Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another weekly forecast video. And before we get started, we're going to obviously go through and break down last week and see exactly what we went through and just talk about the Telegram. So the main thing from last week, what we've got is, I'm going to quickly mention it, is we have a raffle going on for just only £10. You can get access to our lifetime mentorship and a 20k funded account. Obviously, you can buy more than one ticket. This gives you a better chance of winning, but all you have to do is just click this link or just send me a message if you want to pay through crypto. But yes, tickets are going fast. There's people who are buying multiple tickets, so they actually have a better chance of winning, but there's only 80 tickets left, and on the 31st of May I will be announcing the winner, and I think it will be recorded. I'll record it and we can do like a sort of so you guys know that it's actually real and we're not sort of scamming anyway on this one. But before we go to the forecast, we had an interest rate decision last week, and this was the main trade that I ended up sending. We'll be looking for this zone for a reaction during interest rates, and as you can see, price came at 2031. You can see here we had 2031 and 2035 or something. I think that was a nice snipe. It triggered those two, left this one. SL was above the high, and then we had a nice 100 pip reaction there, just like that within 9 minutes. So I was pretty happy with that. I think I took majority of the trades after 100 pips, secured the position at entry, and then after the press conference we seen exactly what happened, didn't we? Price then, let's go down to the 5 minute and have a quick look. Price then basically did a quick reversal, and once price came back up to the previous high, a lot of people in VIP saying, is that zone still ready for selling? I was like, you can sort of look to get in if you want, but I think price will continue going up from here. So then what ended up happening is that price did end up reacting back from this level, so you could have got another 60 pips, which a lot of people in VIP did if they jumped back in, and then price came back up. Now this is your sign to say, like, right, okay, this thing's flying, okay, because there was a nice big pump within like 5 minutes towards the end, like 50 pips. I think what I did is I ended up doing a quick scalp buy here, right? And this was a risky one, so I just bought because I know it's a double top, price will likely break through here, and then I caught 30 pips, market closed, and then it came back, market opened, and had I held the trade, it would have opened 250 pips more in profit. That was crazy, but I ended up closing it because I'm not holding a freaking trade over a session, back into Asia session. There's always gaps and stuff, but this gap would have been in my favor. Price, I think on some brokers, price actually broke 72. I think on my broker it did, but it was a bit weird. It must have been some dodgy broker that I was using, but this is not Forexy, by the way. This is a different funded account one. But price on this currency.com is 2067. I'm sure that that's the actual result here. And then price all obviously went back down. We had a retrace, and then we had a continuation here. So wasn't too many setups. We did catch one on this, but then it was just all quite impulsive after the breakout from last week. I did say that price should clear one of these two levels from last week, and in this case, after we had this push, price then dropped, and I was saying that we were going to have this push. I thought price would have continued a little bit higher, but it didn't. Price then dropped. I think Peter caught this trade. We then bought from here, so bearing in mind we caught, actually, yeah, we did buy this one. Sorry, it's all coming back to me now. Did I send it? There we are. I think Peter sent it. Yeah, here. Peter bought from here, 1982 and 2002. Yeah, and again, it was 200 pips plus, and we were looking for sells, but had we upheld that, obviously, you would have managed to catch this whole freaking move. But yeah, we ended up closing. The usual. We're not out here trying to say that we don't close our trades. We're all a human. We have emotion. Obviously, we want to take the money as quick as we can. We don't just hold. Sometimes we do if we know the actual direction, but in this one I think we wanted to look for a sell to attack the lows here, but it didn't. Okay, enough of me talking about last week. Let's just go into this week's forecast. So you can see we have some sort of writing here. I'm just sort of mocking something up here which I think might be happening. So there's two scenarios. Okay, price didn't break the all-time high, right? That's one scenario. You got the orange line here, 2075. If I go to the daily time frame, you can see that marks this one. Yeah, the mark's right here, and this one, and we just sort of like, if I go on this chart, I'm not sure if it actually has broken it or not, but if I go off this chart, this is my analysis, okay? Because you know, it's more or less going to be the same, right? So price hasn't broken it, right? Price then rejected and dropped all the way back down to 2000, right? And now it's back within this range, this consolidative range. Price has cleared the liquidity and come back in. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, let's have a look on the left over here. I'm going to show you a quick example, right? Have a look at this side, and then have a quick look at this here, right? So we had sort of 1 push, 2 push, 3 push, drop. Yeah, we have 1 push. This shouldn't be there. This should be there. This should be here. BC. People in the VIP already know what these stuff mean. This stuff means. Again, if you got your own research on this, you probably already know what this means. So yeah. Anyway, 1 push, 2 push, 3 push, and perhaps drop. Maybe. Let's have a look. So I'm going to quickly go through that now. Now that you guys got an idea. So price has taken the liquidity from here. We had a push above the previous high, failed to push above 2075, right? So I'd expect there's a lot of sellers here. Price then dropped with NFP back into the back just above the consolidated range. It closed above. Now this is my scenario for Monday. So what I would like to see on Monday, right, is, do we have any news on Monday? No, we don't. If price, right, price, you may see price push up here to this goal line. This would be my sell zone from NFP, so I'll be watching this. So price sort of pushes up here and then pushes back down. If you see price pushing back down towards 2000, just know that we're going to be looking to attack this low here. I'm sure we'll have enough momentum to come back down. The structure looks like it's sort of trying to get a reversal out. What we need to see is we need 1970 to break. If we see 1970 break, we'll then likely see 1950, 1940, 1930, and 19 back down to 1900s. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be a great thing to collect liquidity. And then if we can get something, obviously this could be an accumulation. I wouldn't say it's a full reversal, right? But then we could get something where price, you know, wants to sort of consolidate a bit, just, you know, dance around here and then sort of make its way back up again. But that's longer term. I don't do that. This is a weekly forecast. We're not doing monthly or yearly forecasts here. I'm not freaking a brainiac that I can see that far in the future. But for now, I think it's fine to say that, okay, if we get one of those, I'll likely look for sales. Yeah, you guys will see some sort of setups that I might try and share. But there's always got to be a what if that doesn't happen, right? This is exactly what I look for in my forecasts, right? So if price, let's have a look. If price wants to push up and this sell zone fails, the NFP was used to shake out the buyers to continue its push higher, and we're not sort of looking for a reversal just yet. Price will then likely push up. We should get some sort of retest at least somewhere on this push to end up pushing back higher. And if we start seeing anything above 2050 again, I'd likely say that price would, you know, want to keep pushing. Yeah, we're not here to fight the trend. We're here to look for zones for reactions. If the zone fails, then we sort of continue in our approach, saying that, right, the zones are failed, we're flipping bias, we continue in that direction. Okay, price is making higher highs, is making higher lows. We're not seeing any of the lows broken yet, so why are we out here fixated on selling, if that makes sense? We're going to continue. Interest rates are rising, which means that gold is now a safe haven. Well, it always has been a safe haven, what I'm on about, but more and more people are sort of pushing their money into gold. So again, why would you be selling? I know people are scared to be buying high, but for intraday traders like us, we're in and out. So if we manage to see 100 pips, take your money and run. And it looks like my trading view has frozen. So I think, wow, yeah, it's frozen, isn't it? What's going on? Is my connection? What's going on? Bear with me, technical difficulties. Yep, internet's lagging here. Right, give me a second, I'll sort this out and I'll be right back with you guys. And we're back. Right, it was quite a while, I was trying to get connection, but pretty much that's my take on what's gonna be happening next week. I feel like usually when we sort of see this, we see a quick flush to the downside and then we sort of decide if we're going to continue going lower, because again we have, you know, quite a big pump that we just had here. So is this an actual reversal, or is this collecting enough liquidity back down to 1900 or something, and then to continue it forward? So let me just quickly draw up my arrows again, a push up to push down. What we could get is we could get a straight continuation down, right? Just looking on the left here, you can see from Friday we had that, we had a quite bit of a retracement Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then price continued its way down. Again, it's sort of maybe should be the pretty much the same reaction. We should get a push up to continue down. I like that approach. If price then continues from here, you're likely see one of those ones, okay, and price would likely push up to the previous high, and then perhaps we could then get a big flush after we collect the liquidity, because I know I can draw a quick little box here, right, because I know there's definitely SL sitting above here, man. The amount of SLs that I'll be sitting up here, we could even get a big break and what, tag 2100. It's not that far, you know, to then drop all the way back down. That is a possibility as well. So pretty much there's my scenarios. I'm going to keep that as a thumbnail, because that'll be sort of nice to look at for the weekly forecast here. I'm going to have a quick look at, let's see what USD. You haven't been looking at this this week, so I may just see if there's anything that we can look at. If not, I might not actually give you a forecast on this one, because again I haven't been in tune with the market here. Yeah, we're gonna leave it. We'll leave indices this week. I'll probably look at them this yeah, we'll leave indices for this weekly forecast. I'll look into them this upcoming week, try to get back into sync with them, because I was just focused on gold. If you made it this far into the video, well done. Again, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I think there's one message. I will be looking to start a copy trading system with ForexC, so if you guys want to sort of get involved with the copy trading thing, like take my even if you're not in VIP, I'm sure we'll be able to sort something out where you guys can get the trades that I personally place as well onto your sort of broker. I'm sure it's only with ForexC actually on your MT4 platform. So yeah, we'll sort something out. I'll message in the Telegram. Be sure to check the links in the description. I think that's pretty much it. It's been Statics. Peace out.